Hi YouTube, this is Roshni Sangvi. Let's discuss about cholesterol. Let's say you got a recent blood work done. Your total cholesterol, LDL or triglycerides is high. What do you do in terms of helping you reduce the same in 30 days? Now we often work with clients and we see a difference in as little as 21 days of being consistent in 3 different aspects. I'm going to discuss a little bit about all 3 aspects and give you actionable tips and how you can bring your cholesterol levels down. Number 1, lifestyle perspective. Lifestyle habits can raise your cholesterol levels. What are these lifestyle habits? The 2 big ones are smoking. If you are smoking, then that leads your arteries and veins to become more stiff, more inflamed, more oxidized, holding on to more cholesterol particles and putting you at the risk of heart disease. If you're smoking, stop smoking. Work with an expert in terms of helping you get rid of the habit of smoking, but you have to take proactive steps in terms of dropping smoking. Number 2, work on your circadian cycle. I've covered this in detail in the blog if you want to read about it, but by just switching the majority of your calories, most of the food which you're eating, the heavier foods in the first half of the day, and keeping the second half of the day lighter in terms of the meals you're consuming. Needless to say, this will also be coupled with an early dinner and going to sleep early. If you're sleeping late, you will get hungry, you will give in to your temptations, and then you'll start eating something which you shouldn't be eating late in the night. Why is this important? Now, cholesterol in the body, the way the body makes cholesterol and absorbs the cholesterol from the food you're eating, depends on your circadian cycle. There are studies which show that you could be eating X amount of calories, but let's say those calories are in the first half of the day versus second half of the day, then your body will likely not raise your blood cholesterol. But if you're eating a lot of the calories in the second half of the day, eating very late in the night, then that's going to likely raise your cholesterol by a lot. Simple switch, keep your dinner no later than sunset. Around sunset, 7:30 p.m. should be your dinner, and your dinner should be lighter than your lunch. It's as simple as that. Now, what to eat, what exactly to eat, we'll cover that in nutrition, but more importantly, making sure that your dinner is lighter than your lunch. So suppose if you're having roti, sabzi, dal, chawal for lunch, which is a heavy meal, I would start my dinner with a high fiber soup, like a vegetable soup, to fill me up and reduce the portions of whatever I'm having for dinner. Just by making this little switch of making sure that your dinner is lighter and earlier itself can help you drop cholesterol. So just revising, lifestyle change. There are 2 examples I give. There are many more lifestyle changes. Read my blog on cholesterol management. But stop smoking and keep your dinner lighter and earlier. Number 2, incorporate activities, fitness into your life. You don't have to go for high intense training. Important thing is to keep moving, to make sure you're moving. So walk as much as you possibly can. Walk. If you're covering distance A to distance B and it's less than 2.5 kilometers, walk. Don't take the public transport. Don't drive there. As much as possible, just walk. Take the stairs. It is this daily small activities you do throughout the day that adds up versus going to the gym for 1 hour in the day. Fitness, especially going to the gym, does not naturally come to everyone. So play a sport. You fix your 1 hour a day of physical fitness anyways. But besides that 1 hour, see how you can incorporate non-exercise activities into your life. Set a timer. Every 1 hour, get up and walk. If it's hard to remember, then an easy habit is making sure that you walk 20 minutes after your meals. So if you have your lunch, dinner or breakfast, just walk for 20 minutes after your meals. Non-exercise activities burns more calories than structured fitness. The amount of calories you burn in 1 hour of gym versus staying active for the entire day, you burn more calories by staying active the entire day. Walk. Such a simple, easy task to do. Walk as much as possible you can. You walk. Check how many steps you're covering per day. Double it. You're probably not getting enough steps in the day. You're probably not walking enough. Walking is the easiest way in terms of helping you burn visceral fat and also help you reduce cholesterol. Number 3, nutritional changes. There's so much you can do in the nutritional aspect. There's superfoods which you can add which help you naturally reduce cholesterol. There's foods which you're eating which are high in cholesterol, contributing to high cholesterol levels, which you can start omitting. Read the blog again for more details. But one simple step is cholesterol is only made by animals. Yeah, so it's in animals. Plants don't make cholesterol. There's no cholesterol in plants. So if you're eating whole plant foods, then you're not getting in cholesterol into your body. But if you're eating animal based foods, including dairy product, you're getting a lot of cholesterol in your body. So things like eggs, specifically eggs, very high in cholesterol. Dairy products like paneer, butter, cheese, ghee is so high in cholesterol. And meat products, these are very high in cholesterol. Omit this from the diet. Very simple thing, omit this from the diet. Switch to whole plants food. Like example, whole grains and lentils and vegetables and pulses and nuts and seeds. All of these whole in the form don't have any cholesterol. Plants have a little bit of saturated fats which can be converted to cholesterol in the body, but if you're eating whole plant foods, you're really not getting as much saturated fats either. It's only when you eat a lot of oils then is when you get saturated fats. But if you're eating whole foods just by itself, you're not getting saturated fats. So if you're a non-vegetarian, you're going vegetarian, and if you're already a vegetarian, minimizing your dairy product consumption, particularly ghee. I have a specific video on ghee and covering if ghee is nutritious or not. Make sure to watch this. But if you're a vegetarian and have high cholesterol, ghee is probably the reason, and you should be quitting ghee in the first place. What are the superfoods to add if you have high cholesterol? Read my blog below for more information. There's so many points there and so many extra food groups I've spoken about. I've also given a detailed meal plan for you to follow for 1 week. And most of my clients, like I said, see a drop in total cholesterol in as little as 21 days. This is so simple. Number 1, lifestyle changes. Number 2, fitness. Not 1 hour of activity, but walking, a lot of walking. And number 3, changing your nutritional habits, including certain foods, excluding certain foods. Easiest way to drop your cholesterol in 30 days. Hope this helps.